You go.
Today I'm going to be speaking about the Syrian war. It began in March 2011 with peaceful protests in the Arab Spring against the regime of President Assad, where shots were first fired by members of his regime. Citizens broke away and rebelled against Assad, and even some of his own soldiers joined them. That uprising became known as the rebels. In 2012, extremists formed from Syria and around the region then joined the rebels in fighting against Assad. Assad encouraged this by releasing prisoners. This meant that it would make it harder for foreign countries to back the rebels, as they may have been seen as backing terrorists. In January 2012, Al-Qaeda formed a new branch in Syria called Shabat al-Nusra. Also around then, Syrian Kurdish groups take up arms to fight in the north against Assad. At this point, Iran then intervenes to help Assad's regime by sending cargo and other goods. And at the same time, the leaders of the Gulf states start to fund the rebels by sending them money and weapons through Turkey. Into 2013. The Gulf states responded by sending more money and weapons to the rebels through Jordan and Turkey. Obama then agreed to a program to train the Syrian rebels in response to Assad's atrocities. In August, Assad uses chemical weapons against citizens, and Obama responds to this by threatening to strike the Assad regime. At this point, Putin intervenes and tries to seize the chemical weapons from Assad in order to prevent a strike. This means that both Putin and Obama are now involved in the war. In February 2014, something happens that will change the war. An Al-Qaeda affiliate group break off from the rebels after internal disagreements. This group calls themselves ISIS and fights against the rebels and the Kurds and avoids Assad. It carves out a mini-state that it calls its caliphate, and they spread into Iraq. In September, Obama plans to bomb the terrorists, and the CIA set up a program for training rebels who fight ISIS, not Assad. Turkey then bombs the Kurds and ignores ISIS, as they're the biggest threat to Turkey. And then Russia intervenes to help Assad as he is constantly losing ground to the rebels. Putin says he is there to bomb ISIS, but instead just bombs Assad. Just bombs the rebels who are against Assad. And that is it. There should bomb those. It was a good photo at the end.
Thank you.